Hi, I'm Clarinda, and you are listening to the Feel Light, Mind and Body podcast, created for women like you. Women who are experiencing success in so many areas of life, but are struggling with weight loss, stress eating, and decreased energy. Losing weight can feel hard, heavy, and restrictive. That's why every week I will be offering you a different perspective, tips, encouragement, and a unique approach so that you can feel lighter in your mind and body rather than feeling deprived, frustrated, or discouraged. What if you could feel free, yet in control around food for the rest of your life? What if you could enjoy your experience of losing weight and getting healthier? You absolutely can. You're in the right place. Take this time for yourself and let's dive in. It's January 3rd, and this is episode number 8. How the UGG feeling can be short-lived. I've heard lots of fun feedback on how the 2 holiday tips and tactics episodes were very helpful. I loved hearing which ones were tried and felt good, especially afterward. So did you have a great holiday? Some of us did this year, but others may have had a difficult one. Whatever your situation, there most likely was a bit more food or a lot more food and beverages involved than you planned for. Funny how they can add up so quickly and present themselves so easily, isn't it? But not so funny if you had to get out of your Christmas PJs or stretchy leggings and actually zip or button up this morning. That's when you may have been saying or thinking, here I go again. Or why did I do that to myself? I know better. Why is it so darn hard not to do better? Be gentle on yourself, while at the same time being honest. There's a big difference in knowing and doing. The application is the most challenging, especially when obstacles show up, but it's also the most rewarding. So hang in there. So I'm curious, did you step on the scale and experience an UGG feeling? Or maybe you avoided it like the plague? Whatever your answer is, it's good to know what you were thinking or not thinking this morning. Here are some of the common messages I receive anywhere from December 26th to January 10th or so. First, let me share what the messages looked like back when I used exercise to lose weight as much as I did food restriction. I was working part-time as an RN and was teaching fitness classes and doing personal training during my remaining working hours. The main messages sounded like this back then. Ugh, I feel awful. I'm so bloated and tired. I need a good kick in the arse, we'll say. What do you have available, Clarinda, for fitness packages? I offered the in-person and online at-home options, and I fulfilled their desires by providing a kick-A workout. Many did lose weight and got stronger, but I started to see a pattern. If for any reason they couldn't work out because they were busy working late on a project, got sick, were too tired, went on vacation, had a family crisis, or simply got in a slump, they would gain so much of their weight back, sometimes even more. That frustrated and saddened not only them, but me as well. I love to help my clients not only to succeed and reach their weight loss or clothing size goal, but also to maintain it moving forward. So, long story short, I researched and then invested in an intensive and amazing life and weight loss certification that combined the science with the mindset. I mean true mindset work, not just a few affirmations or quotes thrown out or positive thoughts added in here and there. I was looking for a way to focus more on how women wanted to feel rather than just get to a certain number. I thought, how awesome would it be if the goal was to reach a feeling like confidence, peace of mind, at ease, proud, happy, comfortable in their own skin, and more, rather than simply a number. What I didn't expect is how my Feel Light, Mind and Body members started reporting to me after the very first coaching session that they felt lighter after the first few days of doing Module 1 videos and guide sheets. I knew when creating the course that having mindset as a foundational part of weight loss was imperative for it to feel good and be sustainable for life, but I didn't expect that to happen the first few days. Such an added bonus fun factor for them and me as well. This month, it will be my 6th time opening up the course, so you want to bet I can confidently say that those who say, I want something different this time that will last and not feel restrictive, will start feeling lighter after week 1. In fact, some say that the moment they made a decision to commit, they felt relief. I know that feeling. Do you? Think of something you have debated over, weighed the pros and cons, and then once you finally decided, you felt like you could finally exhale. Will you still have doubts pop up? Absolutely. Regardless of what decision you make that involves even a hint of change, your primitive brain wants to keep everything as it is, so it will offer warnings. And that's okay. It's simply doing its job of trying to keep you safe and comfortable right where you are. But you still get to override that and make a decision thinking about now and your future self. A big decision where I experienced that full out was deciding to retire early from nursing to take care of my aging parents' imminent needs. I also knew it would improve the home life, and I could pursue this avenue and helping women get healthier before they needed a doctor or nurse intervention. It was a combined mind, heart, and gut decision, and that's what I'm inviting you to do as well. Are you tired of the ugh feeling? You're probably answering, yep, but you may also be thinking, I'm also tired of starting and stopping. That takes energy as well and leaves me feeling like a failure. I've been there. But giving into that fear is only going to add more problems to your growing problem, whatever that may be for you. Maybe it's aching joints, grumpiness, sleep apnea, feeling uncomfortable in your clothes and avoiding the mirror or being in pictures, or even avoiding certain people and gatherings. Patricia Bowmaster is thrilled about losing 75 pounds, but she sent me this message with permission to share. She says, really, my biggest win is better mobility right now. A year and a half ago, I couldn't even go get my mail without being winded, and stairs were a real challenge. Without this renewed mobility, I wouldn't have gone to Alberta because there was walking involved, and I would have missed out on a great vacation. I even went up on the gondola. If you follow me on social media, you might have seen the picture of her at the top of the mountain. She is enjoying so much more freedom and life now. We graduated together from high school, so it's been so fun reconnecting online. I always admired her slim figure in high school, while I had to always work at keeping myself from being overweight, and it just seemed to come naturally to her. And maybe that's the way it was with you as well in high school. When she read one of my posts last year that said she could lose weight without having to exercise, she felt hope for the first time in a while. And by the way, let me add that I love exercise for our health, but it's a bonus, not a requirement for the Feel Light Mind and Body program. There will be people in it doing exercise, and there will be people in it focusing mainly or only on the mindset and the nutritional component. There will be people exercising while in the program, and there will be people who choose not to until they get some weight off so that there's not as much pressure and strain on their joints. Or they may not have the bandwidth or the time to do both. So doing the mindset and nutritional component, resetting your hunger hormones, so much more effective long term. Committing to a 3-month program can bring up many thoughts, like, am I just going to waste my money? I know what to do, I just need to do it. And that's true, probably for all of us in this day of non-ending information. But the fact is, you aren't doing it. Something is missing for you. And I truly believe it's a combo of mindset, science, and great coaching that can show you what your brain is doing in creating your actions, or maybe your inactions. So for Patricia, the 2-week offer I made before the Feel Light program started was an easier yes. She got to get a taste of what the program was like and how she would feel in a coaching session with other women who also get it. She loved it and felt heard, seen, and supported. She also started seeing and feeling the results of what she was learning and practicing. She said, if I have seen this much change in 2 weeks, I can't wait to see what I can experience in the full program. Now, your ears may have perked up when you heard group coaching session. Just know, almost everyone starts with some hesitation, as it may be a new experience, or they've had a bad experience in the past. I get it, but it is amazing and can feel like a warm hug at the end of your day. Sherry King's feedback was right in front of me as I prepared for this episode, so I have it here with me, and I thought, why not let them hear from one of my current members? She said, I had some hesitation for the first session as I was unsure of what a group coaching session would consist of. Something new, so you have this self-doubt going through your mind. Like, what if she calls on me to coach? And let me pause and reassure you that I encourage you to simply message me before a call saying, I really don't want to be Coach Clarinda. No problem. Or even shake your head no on the actual night. Sometimes a member who's coached one time isn't ready to share the next week, but they are on the call for getting encouraged from hearing others being coached, and that's totally okay. I want you to always feel comfortable and safe in doing so. Okay, back to Sherry. She says, she also thought, what if I don't answer the questions correctly? Will I look stupid? Okay, I have to interject again. Notice what the primitive part of our brain does in trying to keep us in our comfort zone. She said, but after the first session, I was actually comfortable speaking. I knew what a session consisted of. I knew what it was like to share and be coached. Your coaching helped us dig a little deeper into what we thought or felt concerning the topic. It really makes you think and has been very resourceful. Also, I really like when other people are being coached because most topics will relate to my situation, and the information that comes from the coaching session, again, is so valuable. In our group, I liked how everyone participated, and it wasn't just one person hogging the session. I would tell a newbie, don't be nervous. Go with the flow. Coaching in a group is going to benefit you in your weight loss journey. You will learn how to deal with any situation instead of getting stuck. Take part. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. Clarinda is such a good coach and knows her stuff because she's gone through it. Thank you, Clarinda, for such a remarkable course. The way you present and address so many topics in these sessions is outstanding. This course gives us all the tools we need to succeed now and continue on with our journey after the sessions are over. You made the course realistic. You introduced the tools that we needed in a timely manner, not overwhelming us all at once. But most of all, you were there for us if we struggled or needed help. So that ugh feeling that you may be thinking or feeling right now can be short-lived. Don't focus on the past and continue beating yourself up. Don't stay in the awful feeling of overwhelm and confusion about what is the best approach. Making a decision right now to take your very next step forward will get your momentum going, and that will feel so great. I'm making it easier for you by having the doors open now for a fresh start, feel lighter in 2 weeks, so you can have a taste of what is possible for you. Think of it as the appetizer and enjoy. You will already be sitting at the table of weight loss, so you will get an automatic invite to experience and enjoy the full course meal. The 12-week Feel Light Mind and Body program that will start immediately after the 2 weeks to keep your weight loss happening. So how does that sound? If you're thinking, it's time, let me in, then click the A Fresh Start Feel Lighter in 2 weeks link in the description. If you are still on the fence and experiencing a lot of doubts, then you can skip the A Fresh Start and click the link for the free masterclass, which is 3 myths holding you back from feeling lighter in your mind and body. Or do both. Many will. And I always have Feel Light graduates join back in for a boost of motivation. It also reminds them of how far they have come, which is so rewarding. We will debunk these myths together, and you will leave feeling hopeful again. This is the last week to register for A Fresh Start because we start on Monday, January 9th. You can check into your membership portal when it's the best time for you from the comfort of your home or office. It's easy. Still not sure? Check out the masterclass. So once you click the link for the masterclass, you can then click on the drop-down arrow to choose the best time for you. Are you ready to make it happen? Celebrate the first week of 2023 by taking the next empowering action step and feel proud of yourself for doing so, even if you have some wobbly legs. That just means it is very important to you. I know. I've been there, and that's why I can believe in you so fiercely. Let's get you to your desired weight together. Are you in? Now, do yourself the biggest favor. From love, take at least one action step from what you learned today. Knowledge without application won't give you the results that you desire. Let me know on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, what you are choosing to do and when. And yes, please leave a podcast review wherever you are listening to this. When people read your words and can see themselves in them, then you are contributing to women empowering other women, and that feels amazing. You just might change or save a life today.